everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you this recipe of my mini cake and Nigerian toasted bread. Every day we wake up in the morning, we're all rushing about to work or to classes or to things, and we don't really have time to make solid breakfast. So we end up with just taking cereal, sometimes, or taking tea and a piece of bread, and then we add on top. But today I'm going to show you how you can make something nice, something that will fill you up in the morning. Yet it doesn't really take much time. So I'm going to show you how I make my mini cakes and how I make the Nigerian toasted bread. So you ready? If you're ready, let's get into this kitchen and let's make this happen. Come on guys, let's go. So guys, I'm going to show you how I make my two delicious breakfast menus. This is very simple, guys. Very, very simple. And I can afford to make two of them in one morning because it's so simple and it's easy. Between the time you mix it and you make it, it takes less than 20 minutes. So I can do the two at one time and let the children make their own choice. So what you do is you get your flour, because I'm going to be using flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, a vanilla extract, some milk, butter, and of course water if you want to. So you measure out your flour. This is 1 cup of flour because I'm baking for 3 people. Sieve it and add your dry ingredients. After that, you add your salt, your sugar, and then you mix everything together. Make sure you mix it very well, guys. And right after that, crack 1 egg into a bowl. Put your water, your vegetable oil, and your evaporated milk, and you mix it very well. Then you pour it into your flour and mix everything up. After mixing, if it's too thick, you can add more water. I always like to add more milk. So you add whichever one you want to add and mix it up. Mix it thoroughly, guys. There shouldn't be any lump. It shouldn't be too thick. It should not be too light. It should just be the right consistency. Make sure it's not too thick or too light. If it's too thick, it's gonna be messed up. Mix everything very well and put it aside and start to coat your toaster. After coating your toaster, you start to pour in your batter. Pour in your batter, make sure you don't pour too much. You cover your toaster for just 5 minutes and it's ready. That's how you do this. This is very simple, guys. You continue doing this until you finish the whole batter, and that's it. This is simple. That's why I told you I can do the 2 of them the same time in one morning. So after that, put it aside and I'll show you the second one. The second one is bread toast or toasted bread. What I do with this, how I do this is I use bread. I use eggs, I use tomatoes, pepper, salt, nor cubes, and vegetable oil. So this is how it's done. Just get your bread, either white bread or wheat bread. It doesn't really matter. Any bread will serve. First of all, chop your onions into tiny bits, guys, very tiny bits, and take your tomatoes, take out the inside, and you also have to chop it up into very tiny bits. And because we're Africans, I like my spicy things. I like everything spicy. I have to add my pepper. So with pepper, you take out your pepper, take out the inside, the seeds, and you chop it up very tiny too. Pour it in, and now you have to mix. Put some of your seasoning, nor cubes or whatever you want to use, and you break some eggs. Whisk your eggs very well. Make sure it is well whisked, and then you pour it into that tomato and onions mixture and mix everything thoroughly. If it doesn't taste well, you can add some more nor cubes if you want to, but make sure you mix everything well. Take out your bread and start to spread. Put some butter spread on it. After that, you put all those tomatoes, some of the tomatoes on the bread, and you cover it with another layer of bread and continue to do that until you are done. And once you're done with that, you start to place them into your toasting machine just for 5 minutes, and it's ready, guys. You cannot imagine how this tastes. This tastes very delicious. Very, very delicious. Whenever I make it, my children love it. And I just want you to do it one of these days. It's very simple, guys. Very, very simple and delicious. You can eat this with cake or coffee. You can also eat it with, you can eat this cake with coffee or tea. You can also just drink some milk, or you can just, eat it by itself. It doesn't really matter. This is always delicious, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I truly appreciate you. This is Mama's Kitchen. Before I come your way again, it is bye-bye, ciao ciao, bon appetit, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.